Hey guys, I'm here to do a quick little intro on Fly. I'll be doing this through VMware Workstation because it's the easiest and laziest way to record this. Well, this is VMware Workstation, version 6.5 I believe. I'll be using Fly version 0.7.2. So I'd fire up the VM and take a look, shall we? Blah blah blah, don't care. So let's just maximize this. Hopefully it's still recording. Okay, so Grub boot menu, nothing fancy, Fly with frame buffer, Fly without, and memtest 86. We all know what that looks like. So let's go over here. That was thankfully fixed, and the familiar Gen 2 boot process. Well, what can I say about the boot process? It's uneventful, unless something red happens, which it won't, hopefully. Um, let's see. Well, Fly is configured to basically auto detect your hardware, uh, and then like at this point here, configure Zorg with whatever specifications hardware it detects. In VMware, it's kind of weird. It'll detect the hardware just fine, but as for screen resolution, it likes to use the max setting, which I've allowed, which is 10 or 1280 by 1024, which is the native resolution of the screen, courtesy of a 19-inch LCD screen. Log in using Slim, beautiful artwork. Thanks to God, I forgot who made it. I think Havoc Ace helped me out with this one. Username is Fly. Obviously, it's already there for you. Just hit enter. Password is Puppy. Hey, cool. Last release was Kitty. I don't know what I'll make the next one. Flyboot. Fluxbox is the window manager. There's Conky on the bottom right. Got my mouse cursor here somewhere, right in the middle of the screen. So this is Conky, right here. This is VMware reminding me that I'm in a VM. Right-click interface, for those of you not familiar with Fluxbox. Xterm brings up terminal. Blah. Blah is not found. Exit, that's nice. What else can I say about it? Well, let's go through Conky first. I mean, here you've got the current date, time. You've got the uptime of the system, the load. Entropy, which is, well, entropy. CPU speed, so I'm rocking a 2 gigahertz X2. One of the original ones cost me 450 bucks at the time. CPU usage, nice and low, right where we want it. RAM usage, both absolute and graphically. So, it's a high usage, but then again, I'm allocating 256 megs. File systems, this will show you all file systems that are mounted. Right now, the only one that's mounted is the ISO itself, so obviously that's full. Disk I/O, processes running, well, processes total and running. And then services, so HiveMind, which is our sort of almost, I guess, I don't know how to describe it, just cloud networking. I'm hoping to eventually have this up and running at some point as a service, so it's naturally stopped. Tor, Proxy, both stopped as well. VNC server stopped, and SSH daemon is stopped as well. Whenever you start one of these things, it goes nice and red. Show you a little demo. Let's go services, SSHD, start. Bing. At some point, there we go. Started. And let's stop it. Services, SSHD, stop. We even got a brief on how to start and stop services here. Continuing, we've got working, public IP. This grabs it via a whatmyip.com, .us, I forget. Only grabs it, obviously, whenever there is router IP. So whenever there is a gateway configured, be it through DHCP CD for the lazy or just manual static configurations. And then it auto detects your interfaces. So I've got ETH0, which isn't configured and obviously won't have any up or down speeds. And then SIT0, I believe, is an IP4 to IP6 interface. And then after that, we've just got sort of a little system monitor, so it shows you the 3 most CPU intensive processes. So the process name, the PID, and the CPU usage. Likewise for memory, Plus name, PID, memory usage. Sometimes this thing kind of lies, but whatever. Up the toolbar, I've gotten rid of all the fancy things. Usually on a typical Fluxbox you'd have a clock, little arrows for switching workstations, or sorry, what do they call them, work panels or workplaces or whatever. And normally you'd also have your, windows here, but I don't have any, so open one up. Hey, there's one. Let's open up so Firefox. That's kind of slow to load, but it'll kick off eventually and then complain that it can't load the pages, which is normal because I don't have an IP yet. Yay, thank you. Alright, well, first things first, let's go through the menu. X term, we already found out. Connectivity, so anything sort of to get you connected, quote unquote. So DHCD with starts on each interface that's detected. GTK term, in case you want a serial console into something. VNC viewer, self-explanatory. PuTTY, similar GTK term, does SSH, does serial, does a whole bunch of stuff. HiveMind will eventually be the HiveMind submenu. Internet, so all your internet apps, Fox, Pigeon, Exat, Transmission, Torrent, and then command line interface apps, C-Link, Finch, IRSSI, YFC, Bind Toolset, blah blah blah. Security tool, so Aircrack NG, just because no distro is complete with it. Kismet, likewise, still got to work on the config script for the wireless cards though. TCP dump, kind of neat. Nmap FE, as well as regular Nmap if you fancy that. WireDark, EtherCap, IP Trap, TrueCrypt. Servers, we've been through these already, but some ones as listed in Conky, start stop on each. Productivity, site, which is sort of a notepad on steroids or something, kind of cool. SID to me, kind of like it. ePDF view, just because Adobe is just too much of a hog. Screenshot, do you want to take a screenshot right now or 1 in 10 seconds? Good if you want to set up screen or get rid of menu. AbiWord, just because OpenOffice takes too much resources. Although this is just word processing, it doesn't do Excel or spreadsheets, presentation, or data. JQ view, just picture viewer. XFE, file browser. Gparted, if you want to, mess around with some partitions, which I suppose I could blow some of these away. They're just VM anyways. Where was I? ClamAV, antivirus. Scan, presets here, update definitions. Make sure you do that first. Definitions don't come on fly, just because there's no point, they'd be out of it anyways. Entertainment, VLC, you all know what that is, and if you don't, Google it. Audacious 2, and Elsa Mixer, just because, I'm too lazy to get an actual sound mixer, and they all look like crap anyways. Install Fly, well, this is my little nifty, sort of working, kind of cool scripts that I wrote for it. If you don't like it, feel free to complain. I'm open to criticisms. Fluxbox menu with our nifty style switcher. This was kind of an idea thought up by me and Nabriv. I hope I pronounced that properly. If I didn't, let me know. Basically, it just switches the style of both Fluxbox, the menu up here, the toolbar, the menu. It switches the background image, and it'll also change the colors of Conky. Kind of really neat. So default is theme. We can go over to blue. Ta-da! Come back, Conky. Conky isn't coming back. Why is Conky not? There it is. That was a little slow. See, obviously everything's changed. I kind of like this background too. For some people that like a more Ubuntu or more peppy feeling, Earth, really good artwork. I don't know what all this flickering is on the screen. It's probably because of Camtasia. Usually it doesn't do this. And there you go. So, I don't know, well, let's continue here. Shut down, log off, go back to Slim, reboot, power off. You got it. Alright, let's start DHCP on SO. And you'll see stuff pop up right here. Yeah, I'm going to blame Camtasia for this being slow. It's normally not this slow. Come on, Cupcake. Come on. Come on. Alright, I have no idea why it's this slow. I'm still going to blame Camtasia though. Just because it's more fun that way. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, okay, maybe I got network issue. Let's check that out, shall we? Wow, everything's just rocking right away. Look at all those little green lights. Let's toss you over the bridge, shall we? Let's see what that does. Oh, it's kind of weird that all these lights are lit up. That can't be right. Let's go back in here. Try to finish this. Whoa! Hello. Alright, obviously encountering a little bit of problems here. But, bear with me. I'm blaming Camtasia, and this is my first video, so bound to have a couple problems. So let's kill it and restart it. See what happens there. There we go. It kicked off the right way. So, hey, you see my my very private IP, and that's gonna get blocked off. Hopefully, if I can figure out how to edit that out. I hope. Well, if not, feel free to. I don't know. Okay, what do I want to show you? Hey, let's go to Firefox for a second. Let's get rid of this page. Let's do try again on this one, and boom, we've got the Fly home page. As soon as the logo loads up. Man, everything is slow. A&W root beer. Soft drink of the gods. Oh, come on, load up. Alright, well, at some point, there we go. Started speaking, and here it comes. And I like to boast about the uptime of my Gen 2 server, quote unquote, old Pentium M. So, there's the website. I have a feeling I'm going to be interrupted, so I might get ready to pause. No, maybe not. So let's minimize this screen. What else can I show you? Showing you the styles here. Let's go through and install real quick. Oh, there's the little scripting here I wrote. It's all bash. It's all open to. The confs are in /root/ .fly installer. So we're gonna go ahead and do a quick install just because I want to do it quick. Blah 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 blah. Basically, tell it's gonna nuke the drive. Yes, I'm okay with nuking the drives. And then more steps. It says, you know, which drive do you want to nuke? And it gives you an out there. So we're gonna dev HDA. And I'm feeling lazy, so I'm gonna do an automatic. I'm always lazy. C to continue. Poof, everything is gone. Let's recreate the partitions. It ends up being the exact same thing as was here before. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of site. Come on, go away. There we go. So basically, a little output kind of shows you everything it's doing. Shows you output of both. Let me think. Okay, so this is F disk, and this down here is DF. So now it's ready to copy all the contents of the CD to the drive. So let's do that now. And I'll probably end up cutting this because this takes, I don't know, about 5 minutes or so. So I'll try and cut this on the final release so you're not sitting here watching the screen for 5 minutes. Or maybe you want to go grab a soda or something. I don't know. Your choice. By the way, I will mention that Fly is available to download either directly from the CS server, or you can grab the torrents. And right now, if I check out my views, I've got 9 seeders on here. So please go grab the torrent. You know, share it, Give it to your friends, give it to your coworkers, give it to your boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. Spread the word, spread the love. That's it for my little spiel. I'm gonna shut up now and let you watch the screen again. Now the hell with it. While this is going, let's see if I can show you something else on fly here. Something else that's really cool. Hey, let's go flirt with some guys on IRC. So this is my IRC client of choice, mostly because the first 3 months of my Linux life were spent without a GUI. So I developed something for this. Yay! So I've got a new name, apparently, at some point. Did that not go through? Maybe username's too long? Let's go find out right here. Erroneous nickname. How about that? Okay. Let's go just do this then. There we go. Can't put the space at the right spot. Punch that in. Alright, yay. Okay, what else can I show you guys? XChat, you all know what it is. Pigeon, well, multi-protocol. IM client, kind of like it. Nothing exciting I can show you guys here. Well, let's do a scan of localhost, see what pops up. I'm kind of curious. Yay, I'm not root running this. Okay, no surprise there. Alright, I'm going to interrupt that just for a second, show you here. Copy is completed. Now it's going to the CS server and downloading some extra data. This extra data isn't put on the live CD just because it would take too much space. Well, too much space, an extra like 20 megs. But it's also useless data you don't need on the live CD. Notably, Portage, Gentoo's package management system. There's no, you don't need that on a static live CD. Take it out. So now you'll have Portage. You'll be able to emerge whatever the hell you want. Trying to think. I don't think I've included a snapshot of the Portage tree in there, so I'll have to download that. No biggie. Then a couple little extra things. So yay, download finished successfully. Extracting the tarball. We'll see what the next step are. And right now I want to do local host on this nmap thing. Get out of here. Let's just do this. Edit this like that. Boom. I want to see all ports on localhost. Let's see what happens. Alright, while that's scanning, this thing up next, new feature. Hey, pick your time zone. So neat little part of the script here. Basically all it does is just do an ls on what's the directory name? User zone info, I believe. User share zone info. So in my case, let's go Canada, enter. Then it basically just does ls Canada. No surprise. Hey, let's pick Eastern. And it says, want to use Canada Eastern? Yes, I do. The limits of this script is basically, this part of the script is it only uses two. You have to go down one directory and then pick a time zone. So you can't go down two directories. It has to be directory and a time zone. Kind of limited right now, but hey, no one's complained yet. So now it's mounted a couple other things. It's ready to root to your new installation and just basically complete the process. So let's hit spacebar on that. Alright, gonna pause that for a second. Meanwhile, Nmap has come back and says, hey, all your ports closed, which is kind of cool. Let's go ahead and turn on SSHD, or SSH daemon, I should say, and let's redo the scan. Now, back to the installer. Yay. Basically, it's trying to put the right partition maps for Grub. So since we did an auto partitioning, everything is correct. Apparently I didn't type that properly. Yes. Yes. Writing device map, installing Grub. Root pass. I'm gonna be lazy and go tour. And tour. And tour once more. And it's tour. How about removing auto config from startup? Very important, because auto configures among other things Zorg. So if you want to customize your Zorg, every time you'd reboot, you'd lose your Zorg because it would get reset to whatever auto config you use. So take that out on an install. You don't need it. Now the install is done. Hey, quick install. It's fairly quick. Not as quick as other distros, but hey, this is my first one, and I'm pretty much working on this on my own. So kudos a little bit, I think. Basically, install environment looks pretty much the same. One difference I've done in this version is the install fly. This thing goes away. That way you can't select it once fly is installed, because it is. Nmap. Hey, there's our open port. SH. Cool. Let's shut that down. Don't want to get hacked by you crazy hackers. Close anyway. I don't care about saving changes. Oh, no one's saying hi. I'm gonna cry. See, this is me crying. I'm crying now. What else can I show you on this? Let's do a clam. Just relevant. Let's just do the update. So, hey, update. It's gonna grab the main definition file and then the daily file. Well, that's kind of weird. What's going on here? This window right here, this IRC window, clearly shows me typing. If I look at my other window on my other computer, it does not show me typing. Oh, how about that? Hey, 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 I'm on the, that's where I am. I'm in the wrong channel. Let's go ahead and copy this. Really neat thing about terminal, you probably know it. You highlight it, you right click. Oop, that didn't work out. Let's try that again. Right click or highlight. Right. What the hell? Alright, so much for that. Well, usually, you know, you highlight, you right click, it pastes. In this case, I guess it's not working. One more time, just for Pete's sake. Put it down here. Oh, screw it. There we go. Over here, clam is now finished downloading main and daily, and basically your clam's up to date. Woohoo! Let's do a print scan on something here, something small. Let's do etc. Scan etc. Yay! Virus time database timestamp is in the future. That's kind of weird. Apparently can't move the window. Apparently I've locked up my VM. I blame more Camtasia Studio VM. They're gremlins. Come on. Come on. Alrighty. Nothing's happening. Alright, well I've successfully locked up my fly. Well, how's that for a presentation? Wow, that's kind of cool. See if I can kill it. Not even. Look at control space, doesn't even do anything. Alright, well I'm just gonna stop the demo here then and power it down. So this was my first not so successful presentation, but you got a glimpse of what fly is, and trust me, perform better on hardware when I'm not running